Hi, welcome to day 2 of VEDA. The security guard at school called me Pocahontas all day today. Okay, today's VEDA is going to be about books, specifically about mathematical children's books. On a list of things that I am passionate about, anyone who knows me well would tell you that one of the top things on that list would be making people literate in math. Reading literacy gets talked about all the time. We know that people need to be able to read to succeed in life. What we don't talk about is that people need to understand numbers and how they work to be able to have a successful existence as well. So it's very extremely important that children get the same education in number literacy as they do in reading literacy. Recently, I have become really passionate about mathematical children's books, and I've actually kind of gained a collection and am going to be adding to it. I own so many mathematical children's books that this video will take 4 categories. So, the first category, these two are more of an older children, even early adolescence mathematical children's books, because they're a little bit more complex. We have Infinity, What Is It? And Sets, What Are They? They're from the same series. They're a little bit wordier. You can see there's whole paragraphs of text, but they explain very well what infinity is and what sets are, which are two concepts that are very difficult for people to understand all the way up through like college math. Category number 2 is fun math tricks and stuff. Math Magic by Raymond Bloom. Literally just a book of fun math tricks that you can do. The second book in this is the I Hate Mathematics book by Marilyn Burns. The back says that this book is for non-believers of all ages. It was written especially for kids who have been convinced by the attitudes of adults that mathematics is 1, impossible, 2, for those smart kids who can't play stickball, and 3, no fun anyhow. This book says that mathematics is nothing more nor less than a way of looking at the world and is not to be confused with arithmetic. And it has a bunch of experiments, math tricks, and things like that that you can do. It has really cool illustrations in it. And category number 3 has one book in it. Why is it its own category? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, and Many, A Look at Numbers by Solveig Paulsen Russell. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Well, this is a storybook, and it literally tells the story of how numbers were developed, how like the original civilizations didn't need numbers really, and then they started realizing that they needed to count things, and so they came up with numbers for like 1, 2, and 3 because they rarely had to count up more than that, so they called things 1, 2, 3, and then many if there were more than 3. And then how as our lives changed and civilization developed, we gradually needed more numbers, we needed to be able to write numbers, so we came up with the numerals, and like how just numbers evolved throughout. And it's a really cool story, and it's really well written, and I love it. And category number 4 is the best category. It is a series of children's books that I own all of. So, let's go one by one. Circumference and All the King's Tens, which is about place value. Circumference and the Sword in the Cone, which is about 3-dimensional shapes. Circumference and the Isle of Imiter, which is about perimeter and area. Circumference and the Dragon of Pi, which is about circles, circumference and area of circles. Circumference and the Great Knight of Angle Land, which is about angles. Circumference and the Vikings Map, which is about the coordinate plane. And Circumference and the First Round Table, which is about different shapes and things. These books are amazing. They're about a knight named Circumference. These 2 little kids are in a lot of them. They go on adventures that require them to learn and perform mathematics to be able to complete the adventure and get. These are all by Cindy Neuschwander and illustrated by Wayne Geehan, and the illustrations are awesome in these. So that's my collection of math children's books. I hope that some of them maybe interested you, you'd be interested in picking some of them up or checking out some other mathematical children's books. If you know of any others that I could read or purchase, leave them in the comments because I want to build my collection even more. And remember that it's really important for kids to be comfortable with numbers and know how to work with them. Okay, cool, bye!